Hello and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Inkem Agoa. You can catch us on NYSC TV on TSTV channel 365 and NYSC Radio on 88.3 FM. Our first story is on Darius Paul Osazua, who is an indigene of Ika South Local Government Area of Delta State and a graduate of Mass Communication from Benson Idahosa University. In 2018, he was posted to the FCT for his service here. During his orientation course, he fully participated in in-camp activities, including intercultural platoon and debate competitions. In fulfilling his civic responsibilities, in 2019, Darius and other core members in the FCT embarked on a sensitization drive on electoral participation. During one of the sensitization drives, he witnessed firsthand an overwhelming number of out-of-school children in Kubo community in the FCT. This inspired his personal CDS project that was focused on keeping children in school. With support from the NYSC and other well-meaning individuals, his Back to School project offered over 25 students full scholarship. He also renovated a 2-block classroom, provided educational materials, and constructed a toilet facility for the school. He was recognized by the European Union for his contribution to voter education in the 2019 elections. Let us meet Darius.
Darius Paul Osazua is my name. I'm a filmmaker, media and events personnel. 2018, that's when I came into the NYSC, resumed the NYSC orientation camp, Abuja precisely, when I arrived there. But before that time, I had a wrong perception or a layman perception about the NYSC with the mindset of, why will I come and spend 1 year in the NYSC when I have plans to achieve? Just put me in NYSC, and some of my friends will say, at least they are giving you Alawi. I say, I beg. Outside the Alawi, I know I can achieve 1 or 2 things more than that. Because to just carry out the national obligations, I registered for the service and I came to camp. Arriving camp, I was just myself. I didn't want to make friends. I didn't want to mine was just let me serve and just go so I could achieve 1 or 2 things that I had in stock for myself and other things. But during the line, I start noticing that my orientation start changing, interacting with some NYSC officials in camp. The hospitality, they are ready to talk to you. And because of what NYSC stands for, integration, harmony, and sustaining the oneness of the country, what will I do? I started making friends. People from the east, from the north, from the west, which naturally I would have not have met before now. After I saw myself with a new orientation, I was adapting to the NYSC system per se. I got involved in the intercultural platoon competition. I was one of the instrumentalists. I enjoyed myself. I was dancing. It was fun. And platoon 4, precisely, I think we came out second. And it was time for inter-platoon debates. Naturally, I was not supposed to participate, but the person that was to participate, I didn't know what happened as at that time. I needed to step in just a few hours to the debate, which I participated, represented my platoon, and we came out second. I came out second representing my platoon. So after that, I just saw myself loving the NYSC. I just saw myself like, it's like these 3 weeks, they should take it to 6 months now. Let's just do 6 months in camp. Because you can't do anything without your fellow core members. You go to your right, you see an Hausa person, you go to your left, you see an Igbo girl, you go to your right, you see a Yoruba guy, which it was fun. My best friend till today, they are core members, my best man, my fellow core members, all my friends, fellow core members. Prior to the 2019 election, they gave us a mandate to go to every nooks and cranny of Abuja to sensitize men, women, youth. We went to very key areas, traditional rulers, churches, villages, towns, everywhere, educating them. We were able to educate them on how to vote, why they should vote, where they should vote, and not who to vote for. And we could see the wrong mindset of the people. We covered the whole of Abuja. We did campaign. When we were doing that campaign, we were the most trending story in the whole of Nigeria. And after that, it was time for the election. So we got an information that as a core member, you are privileged, voluntarily privileged to participate as ad hoc staff in the election. So why not? I just needed to experience every aspect of the NYSC. I registered and happened to be the APO of my, well, I say polling unit or polling units. So during the day of the election, I've always wanted to experience being a major ad hoc staff in every election. I saw people coming out to vote and all that. My polling unit was peaceful and we organized it. And after the voting, I was privileged to count the vote as core member with my khaki. I was like, Papa, I have achieved my goal. Oh, I'm counting Nigerians' votes. So it was mind blowing. Personal CDS. During our campaign, we went to Kubo to do campaign. I don't know what led me to the community. I saw children carrying load, 4 years in Somi. I was like, wow, this is child abuse. So when I went to the school, we were catching fun, we were singing, I went to class and all that. And I saw a boy. The boy was not happy. I did everything, he was not still happy. And I called him, I said, who can solve this, answer this question on the board? And I wrote, educate a child and preserve the nation. And the boy stood up. What came out from the boy's mouth, I was like, wow. So I left. And I was like, how much is your meal for today? He was like, 50 naira, and I gave him 200 naira. So I went home. When I came back, I was like, I need to go back to the school. I went back to the school. I said, I'm looking for that boy, Emmanuel. And I saw the boy, and the headmistress told me, as a matter of fact, the younger brother, he has dropped out from school, and this one is about to drop out because of school fees and all that. I took it as a burden to myself. I wrote to my state coordinator then, Aja Walida, a very wonderful state coordinator and a mother. And then they approved my personal CDS. I wanted to do a project which I called Back to School, which I'm still doing to date. Get children that are out of school, put them on scholarship, pay their school fees, buy them school uniform, buy them books, take care of them, even outside the school. And also do a project, Brain Power and debate contests, mathematics, English, and all that. Because if you don't train these children, they'll become a prayer point when they become youth and all that. So I went to the school, I was getting children, I'll go to the community. Once I see you are not in school, I get you, I trace you to your parents' house, I take you to school, register you. I was able to put up more than 25 students and all that. I couldn't do it alone. I wrote for sponsorship because the CDS permits you to write for sponsorship. As a core member, you can't use your personal money to do personal CDS, notwithstanding your passion. I wrote for sponsorship. Thank God for some partners that really inspired me. They supported me with their resources and their time. So while we were bringing them back to school, the headmistress said, Copper, these children you are bringing, there's no class for them. Wow. They had about 6 classes. 2 was not okay. As a matter of fact, according to them, that bad boys used to come at night, sleep in the class because of the place was dehydrated. So I beckoned on our sponsors and told them that please, that we need to extend this project to renovating this school. So we renovated, I was able to renovate a 2-block classroom, provided educational materials, chairs and tables in the class, painted the class. And while we were still doing that, during the work, I would see children leave their class, go to bush to excrete and urinate. I was like, Ma, is there no toilet in this place? She was like, there is, but... So we now increased our commitment to the school. We constructed a restroom, a soccer way, and we did a lot just to project the SDG goal for quality education. And to date, even last year, early this year, we went to the school. Some of the children that we picked in primary 2 today, some are in primary 6, some that were in primary 4 then, some are in JSS 2 now, some that we picked in primary 5, we've enrolled them for a common entrance. And when I look back, I was like, thank God that I yielded to this instruction, and thank God for the NYSC for giving me the platform, because you believe me that when you see someone putting on this khaki, you want to give the person an audience. Thank God for the NYSC. We did the brain power in government secondary school at Gariki Area 10. Brain power, we gave award to outstanding students, outstanding teachers. While I was doing that, I got a message that you have been selected by the EU. I was like, I hope this is not a scam. So I went into it and I read that I was privileged to, the EU selected 75 core members, and they were awarded with laptop, phone, and the EU recognition, which happens to be one of the privileged 75 members across the globe who participated in the 2019 election. For those watching me right now, prospective core members presently serving in various orientation camps, I have one message for you. And that message is, the NYSC is a virgin ground. Don't just come to serve, waiting for the date of passing out. What you will pay like 100,000, 200,000 to learn outside, the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development. You could learn bead making, you could learn the media, you could learn film making, you could learn farming, you could learn anything you imagine in your heart is available in every orientation camp. If you are there, you think you've seen it all. You've only seen 5% of life if you've not experienced the camp. You need to take advantage of the NYSC. Please. You need to be hungry for the NYSC. After your university, NYSC is another university that you need to go so that you'll be a certified graduate.
That was a truly inspiring story, and I'm so pleased to see that the students are thriving. Well done, Darius. Moving on, the passing out parade is the formal ceremony that marks the end of the NYSC service year. At this ceremony, successful corps members are given their certificates of national service. On today's episode, we bring you highlights from the just concluded passing out parade of the 2021 Batch B Stream 2 corps members in FCT, Abuja. Come with us.
Carry on. The rest of the parade. Your Excellency.
Gentlemen, corps members, I heartily rejoice with you today on the successful completion of this very important national assignment. May I also commend you for the display of commitment, industry, tenacity, hard work, and patriotism towards the socio-economic development of the FCT and our dear nation in general. The impact of the NYSC in the socio-economic development of Nigeria cannot be overemphasized. That is why the people of FCT will remain grateful to the NYSC for the various contributions the scheme has brought in education, health, agriculture, and infrastructural sectors of economy of the territory. My dear patriotic corps members, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. May God guide and protect you always. On this note, I wish you all a successful life after service. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Salute! Salute!
My name is Dakusugrut Mangu. I'm from Plateau State. I finished from University of Jos. I study History and International Studies Education. NYSC experience, the CDS project that I just got a recommendation from NYSC today, I was super happy. I didn't know I could actually achieve something like that. The project I did was I donated 12 plastic chairs to their library, because on reaching the school I found out that students have zeal to learn, but then the environment is not comfortable to them. Their library, the chairs are spoiled. So I felt there's a need for me to replace another one for them. So that's why I embarked on that one. I so much love studying. I'm always on the library. On some occasion, I saw the student falling on the chair. I was like, no, I have to do something. I'm really grateful for NYSC because NYSC gives me a lot of opportunity, meeting new friends, meeting different personalities that sponsor this project. And then the big lot thank you is the knowledge they give me. The knowledge you give someone is something that you cannot take it away from that person.
NYSC as a whole has been an amazing experience. Like in the course of my service here, I was able to do a personal CDS project, that is a personal community development project, 3 for that matter. The first one was a one-day workshop in my place of primary assignment, which is Directorate for Technical Cooperation in Africa, which was titled Effective Filing System and Efficient Time Management. This was aimed at bringing about effective filing system in the organization and the ability to manage time in a workplace. Then the second project I did was a donation of a canopy for my community development CDS group. That is my CDS group, Savicom. And so far that project has been really uplifting because the canopy was really in need due to the rainy season that we are in now. Then the third project was I donated a filing cabinet to my zone, that is the Gariki zone, and that cabinet will be used to keep in files that are coming in from corpers during documentation. So these are the 3 projects that I did, and NYSC has been an amazing experience for me, meeting different people from all around the country, different tribes, languages, and I'm so grateful for that, for NYSC, that I came to NYSC and NYSC passed through me.
My journey actually started from the Kubwa orientation camp. And while I was in camp, I did a whole lot of activity. And while I was there, I did join Servicom. There's a CDS called Servicom, which starts from the NYSC rotation camp. So I started my journey from there as a Servicom ambassador. And since then up till now, I've been a Servicom ambassador. We're going out to sensitize students. My greatest joy is even winning the State Honors Award. I least expected it. Actually, I didn't really expect it. I actually did this personal CDS project not because I wanted to win an award, but because I saw the need for it in my place of primary assignment. I serve at the Federal Ministry of Finance, both in national planning, and I'm a digital marketer. So I saw the need for it to train my fellow core members are IT students on digital skills. When I saw that majority of them actually don't have these skills, I decided to invest in them, and I did organize a 3-week digital skills training where I trained core members, IT, and even staff of the ministry on graphic design and digital marketing. It was a very wonderful session, as it was an intensive training that everyone came with their system to learn, and today many of them are actually doing well. NYSC did me fit to actually honor us today with a State Honors Award, and I give God all the glory. I say a big thank you to NYSC. I say a big thank you to the Minister of FCT.
I was able to do some things on the orientation ground. The solar lights, I worked on the street solar lights, and I was able to showcase what I constructed before I came to NYSC. That is automatic changeover switch. So I want to thank NYSC management for giving me this opportunity to showcase my talent to the world.
My experience in NYSC was wonderful. I'm really happy to be part of this. Thank you, NYSC. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited because I've gotten my discharge certificate. Thank you very much.
I'm very, very happy today. Like, I came and I saw and I conquered. Thank you very much, NYSC, for this privilege and platform.
It has been such a great experience. I did my service here with NEMA, National Emergency Management Agency, Maitama, and thank you so much, NYSC. I'm happy. Nigeria serves, Nigeria we serve.
The beautiful display of core members at the passing out parade exemplifies the growth the core members have attained over the last 1 year of their service to their fatherland. We wish them the very best and are confident that the values and skills instilled in them through the NYSC would yield positive impacts in their lives, their communities, and the nation at large. We will be right back. NYSC News Tidbits. President Buhari receives NYSC members in Daura and donates 1 million naira and 10 rams to them. President Muhammadu Buhari on Saturday, July 9th, donated 10 rams, 2 cows, and 1 million naira to the National Youth Service Corps members, 7 in his hometown, Daura, in Katsina State. While speaking to the Corps members, the president commended the scheme for keeping up the dreams of its founding fathers as it was established to ensure unity and national integration. He said that the scheme was one of the weapons to unite Nigerians, saying that most of the Corps members serving in Daura are from faraway southern states of the Federation. He added that none of the Corps members serving in Daura is from Katsina State, and if there is any, it must be on health grounds. The president urged the management of the scheme to make frantic efforts to sustain the objectives of what it is established to do.
It's new, fresh and hot. NYSC TV and radio. Tune in to NYSC TV and radio on channel 365 TSTV and 88.3 FM radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only stations managed by graduate youths. Brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and Radio, putting the nation first.
Welcome back, and thank you for investing your time with us on today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. You could always write to us on the online handles displayed on your screens right now, and we would write back. You could also catch us on NYSC TV on TSTV channel 365 and NYSC Radio 88.3 FM. Remember, the safety of corps members in our communities is the responsibility of you and I. Until I see you next time, I am Nkem Agonwa. Stay safe.